Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now I know it's been a while since I've last posted a video on YouTube, but I am back now and I'm keen to start posting a lot more content about a lot more wide variety of things. As you guys know, I love filmmaking. Filmmaking is my passion. I love making videos. And the last video that I did was a short dance film called Daydream, which you can check out here. I'm going to go through the challenges I faced, how I did it, the thought process, and just the idea of what I wanted to show. So starting off with the idea of the short dance film. Now it's really short. It is about 2 minutes, just above 2 minutes I think. And it started off with the music. Now the music is a song called Daydream by Nitin Sawhney, and it is a beautiful piece. I've been a long time fan of him. The first time I've listened to that song was probably 6 years ago in high school, and I just kept on listening to it over and over again, and I just love it's probably my favorite song ever, favorite piece of music, and it just takes you to a different place, and I love the kind of emotion that it has. And I had this idea of using it for a dance film, and I wanted to kind of see what I could do with the music and dance. I like using the titles of the song in my videos. For example, my India travel video is called Life, and the music used is Called Life by Ludovico Einaudi, and I'm probably butchering his name wrong, but he is amazing. He puts out amazing masterpieces of music. I think he is one of the musical geniuses in our lifetime right now. So I like using the title of the song as the title of my video, and the same thing with this. I used the song name Daydream, and I sort of went in that route of looking at it as a daydream of a girl stuck in one world, daydreaming about being in another world. And I first approached Sam, who is the performer who did a really good job in this video, and I told her about the idea that I had, and pretty much she was really keen, and I was really keen to get started on it straight away. So the next day, I think 2 days later, I got the choreography done. And one thing that I love doing is I love teaching. I love choreographing outside and outdoors. I taught her the choreography. I wanted to keep it really simple moves. I wanted to focus more on the cinematography and the way it was going to be filmed and the style it was going to be filmed. So I kept this choreography really simple, and if you notice in the choreography, it starts off with really slow moves, and then towards the end it sort of builds up, and in the end it just cheek finally lets go and is free. And it works with the music as well, because the music starts off slow and then it builds up, and then the last bit is just beautiful. One thing that we encountered when we were teaching outside is the sprinklers kept on turning on, so we had to move from one side to the other side, and then those sprinklers turned on, and then we had to move somewhere else, and it was really funny. But we eventually got the choreography done and we were ready to begin filming. I sort of knew what kind of location I wanted. I wanted ocean, I wanted hills. So the first location that I thought of was Hallet Cove, which is a beach right about 5-minute drive from mine. And I went and checked out Hallet Cove. It's a really beautiful beach, has some really nice views. But one thing was, there weren't as many flat surfaces to dance on, and I knew that was going to be a problem for Sam to dance on, because there was going to be a lot of turning, a lot of spinning, and I wanted her to be comfortable doing that on a safe surface with not many rocks. I couldn't do it at Hallet Cove, unfortunately, but another location that came to my mind was Aldinga Beach, which is pretty close to mine, and that's actually where I shot one of my first pre-wedding shoots for two of my best friends, Madassa and Alicia. We went there and I found it by accident. I was just looking on Google Maps and I saw this really nice looking place, and we went there and it was absolutely beautiful. Now, one of the challenges that we had was the time frame. Sam had a doctor's appointment because she fractured her finger. She had a doctor's appointment at 1 p.m. So I was really optimistic. I wanted to really finish this whole thing off before her doctor's appointment. Now, in a doctor's appointment, she was going to get an x-ray, see what was wrong with her finger. She fractured her finger playing rugby. So, but she was really keen on doing the dance, and even with the broken fingers, so kudos to her. So we got up at 4:30 in the morning and we drove there. I had to prepare everything, get everything ready, get all the gear ready, and we got there about 6 a.m. and it gave us about an hour for the sun to rise, because I really wanted the sun to kind of glow on her face in some of the shots, and sunrise would be perfect for that opportunity. So we got there really early. We waited for the sun to be in the perfect opportunity, perfect position to start filming. And one thing we didn't realize is how cold it was going to be. It was incredibly cold at the beach. When we got there, it was really dark, it was cold, and we waited for it to get warmer and warmer, and it was still so cold in the morning. It was so windy. I was all covered up with everything. I was wearing a big jumper, I was wearing a beanie, pants, but obviously Sam, she had to dance. So in between takes, she kept on putting the beanie on and the jumper on because it was so cold. It was incredibly cold, even for me. But we pushed through. We shot everything, and it took us about 3.5 hours to get everything done. And once we finished shooting in the beach location, we ended up driving back to the city. Now, it was so cold that Sam ended up getting sick the next day. But dedication, like, she really gave it everything, and I appreciate her for it. Even with a broken finger, even while it was so cold that even I couldn't stand there, even with all those beanies and hoodies. You can hear in the video how cold it is. It was really cold, but we pushed through, we got it done, and we went to the city for the second location, which is a large mirrored place under the city, under a bridge in the city. And I love this place. This is the place where I love dancing, love teaching. And the problem with this place though was that there wasn't enough lighting down there, and the sun started to come out, it started to get warmer. So the highlights in some of the shots were really blown out because there was such a lack of lighting under the bridge, but it was really bright outside the bridge. The bridge was sort of covering the sun. It was sort of blocking any kind of light coming in. I had some trouble fixing the highlights, but I had to sacrifice my shadows, get the shadows up, bring the highlights down, and some of the scenes just look a little bit darkish. So one thing that I have to work on next time is get lighting, and I would have gotten lighting. I would have set up my own big 48-inch softbox, but there wasn't any plug points there, so I had to either hire out a generator or a V-mount battery to power the lighting. So that's one thing that I have to look into next time, because it's so worth it. Like, the price is the amount of time you're going to spend in post fixing it, color grading it. You're going to save so much time just fixing it while you're shooting. So I've learnt my lesson to use proper lighting, be in control of all lighting as much as I can. So that was my entire process for filming this dance short film. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot. I am so keen to post more content about everything that I do: fitness, dance, filmmaking. So stay tuned, and please like and share if you like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.